Deadliest catch. What happens during the off-season? Everyone is used to seeing the cast of Deadliest Catch involved in dangerous and breathtaking action as they crabfish in hazardous waters. However, many fans wonder what these same fishermen do when working in the off-season and how they go about their occupations when the show is not airing. Here is a look at what the workers from the Discovery show do in the off-season. Deadliest Catch tells the story of the Alaskan crab fishing industry and the lives of those aboard crab fishing boats on the Bering Sea. It is full of danger and high-intensity moments as the workers try to catch their needed goals while battling the weather, bad sea conditions, and often personal disputes. However, many fans of the Discovery Channel series might wonder what happens in the off-season. The Alaskan crab industry establishes guidelines and regulations on when people can fish and how much they can catch and bring back for profit. Fishing is prohibited during the off-season. Captain Keith Colburn says that the off-season is the polar opposite of what fans see when the show airs. While the fishermen put their lives on the line to catch their needed quota, in the off-season, it is a relatively boring life for the people involved. Via Collider, during season 20, Colburn suffered what most believe was a mini-stroke. This happened because of his stressful life as captain of his vessel. However, there are no high-stress situations in the off-season, which is good because Keith can recover from the medical emergency without too much pressure. There is even a lot of downtime and relaxation during the season of Deadliest Catch. However, the show is meant to show high-pressure situations and deadly experiences, and it is edited to show only that. Reality TV is not always scripted, but is edited for maximum entertainment value. No one wants to see the crew chilling in between big moments. They want to see the storms, harsh waters, and fighting to make quotas. Captain Jack Bunnell said that life at sea is often boring, but Deadliest Catch won't show that to the viewers to keep things moving and exciting. You got to make it exciting, somehow, Jack said. What we do, hauling pots 24 hours a day, is boring. There are even times when the film crew fakes it. At one moment, they even sprayed a water hose over Captain Sig Hansen to make it look like there were bad weather conditions. What are your thoughts on Deadliest Catch and the boring moments no one ever sees? Do you prefer they keep it exciting, or do you want to see more realistic moments? Let us know in the comments below. Sean Esalilos has been a freelance writer for over 25 years and is a voting member of the Oklahoma Film Critics Circle. He is also a published author with a book about the Stephen King dollar baby filmmakers. Deadliest Catch. What happens during the off-season? Deadliest Catch, the hit reality TV show that chronicles the perilous work of Alaskan crab fishermen, has captivated audiences for over a decade. The show's dramatic portrayal of the dangers of the Bering Sea, the skill required to catch the prized crab, and the personalities of the men and women who risk it all to haul in their bounty has earned it a dedicated following. But for the fishermen, the story doesn't end when the cameras stop rolling. While the intense and dangerous fishing season on the Bering Sea is the focal point of the show, there's a whole world beyond the cameras during the off-season. What happens in the months when the boats are docked and the waves are calm? Let's explore what life is like during the off-season for the fishermen of Deadliest Catch. The rest and recovery phase after months of grueling labor in the cold, dangerous waters of the Bering Sea. The first order of business during the off-season is rest. The fishing season is physically and mentally demanding. The men and women of Deadliest Catch often endure 20-hour shifts, sometimes longer, in harsh conditions. The strain on their bodies, handling heavy gear, enduring freezing temperatures, and the constant threat of injury, takes a toll. For many of the crew members, the off-season is a time to recuperate. This recovery process isn't just about physical rest, but also about mental and emotional recovery. The trauma of the season, such as near-death experiences or the loss of a crewmate, can leave lasting scars. Fishermen like Captain Sig Hansen, known for his calm demeanor and wealth of experience, take time to reflect and reconnect with their families. Some go back to their homes in Seattle or other parts of the country, while others might travel to places that offer warmth and relaxation. While the off-season is crucial for recharging, many of the captains and crew still have to contend with physical ailments, injuries, or fatigue caused by their time on the sea. Lower back pain, joint issues, frostbite, and even post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, are just fishermen to undergo physical therapy or even surgery to repair the damage done during the hectic season. Boat maintenance and preparation. Even though the boats are out of the water during the off-season, maintenance is critical. The harsh conditions of the Bering Sea take a toll on the vessels, and if the boats are to survive another round of intense fishing, they must be in top condition. Boat maintenance typically starts as soon as the fishing season ends, and it is not a small task. Cracks, wear and tear from ice and saltwater, and mechanical failures need to be fixed. The boat crews are often responsible for a lot of this work themselves, although they also hire specialists for certain tasks. During the off-season, the boats are hauled out of the water for inspections and repairs. The engines, crab pots, winches, and other crucial machinery are overhauled. This process can take weeks or even months, depending on the severity of the damage and the number of upgrades the crew wants to make at the same time. Many fishermen are already planning ahead for the next season. They might order new crab pots, adjust fishing strategies, or even upgrade parts of the boat that could improve efficiency or safety. This preparation is essential, as the fishing season can be short, and being unprepared could result in lost opportunities. Family and personal time. When the boats are docked, many of the fishermen turn their attention to family life. For most of the season, the men and women of Deadliest Catch are away from their families, often for months at a time. This leaves little room for personal connections or time to catch up with loved ones. The off-season provides a much-needed opportunity for them to reconnect with their spouses, children, and extended family members. Some cast members, like Captain Keith Colburn, use the time to focus on their businesses and personal passions. Colburn, for instance, is known for his entrepreneurial endeavors and invests time in pursuing ventures outside of fishing. For many, the off-season is also an opportunity to take vacations or simply enjoy hobbies and pastimes that don't involve the Bering Sea. The off-season can also serve as a moment for reflection on the emotional toll of the job. Family members of the fishermen often speak about how difficult it is for their loved ones to be away for so long. This creates a cycle of disconnection and reconnection. But for the fishermen themselves, the off-season often provides a chance to repair and rebuild relationships strained by the months of separation. Public appearances and media work. While the off-season is a time for rest, recovery, and preparation, it's also an opportunity for many of the cast members of Deadliest Catch to engage with fans and participate in media events. The popularity of the show means that the crew members are often asked to appear at public events, trade shows, conventions, and promotional tours. For some, the off-season is a chance to expand their brand beyond the show. Many of the fishermen make appearances on talk shows, radio stations, or podcasts. Captains like Sig Hansen and Josh Harris have been known to engage in public speaking, motivational talks, and even charity events. Some even appear at commercial fishing expos to meet fans and discuss their experiences. Moreover, social media plays a huge role in the fishermen's lives during the off-season. Platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter allow them to stay connected with their fans, share updates about their lives, and even promote businesses or causes they care about. This connection with fans not only helps them stay relevant, but also provides a steady income stream outside of the high-risk fishing season. Training and skill development for many of the crew members of Deadliest Catch. The off-season is also a time for personal development. Whether it's learning new fishing techniques, improving leadership skills, or gaining certifications, the off-season offers a rare window for self-improvement. Many of the fishermen take the opportunity to hone their craft. Some train for new types of fishing or even explore other types of maritime work. Others may enroll in leadership or business courses, particularly if they plan to take on more responsibilities in the future, such as becoming a captain or owning their own vessel. Additionally, some crew members also return to their roots by working in other industries. For instance, some fishermen might take up jobs in the construction, farming, or hospitality sectors, earning money while away from the sea. Preparing for the next season as the off-season winds down, the excitement and tension begin to build for the next season of Deadliest Catch. The days leading up to the new fishing season are filled with anticipation and preparation. New recruits may be brought aboard to replace departing crew members. The boats are launched back into the water, and the crews set their sights on the next.